Hi guys, welcome to my clinic vlog. Today I decided to film a couple clips of me at school. Here I am in class. Today is our clinic shift, which means we are massaging the public. And I wanted to share with you a little bit of insight into more of a personal life. Yeah, there's not too much clips in this video other than me either cleaning up or charting or eating lunch and chatting with my friends. But if you guys are curious, here it is. So we do these clinic shifts once a week, and basically I wanted to share like what kind of presentations that I saw in clinic. So my first patient was a female, and she was presenting with thoracic outlet syndrome. So if you don't know what thoracic outlet syndrome is, it's basically a compression of the muscles, or yeah, it can be a compression like pretty much anywhere in the upper extremity that is compressing your brachial plexus, which is a bundle of nerves that innervates your arms and hands. And so here I am charting away. I am basically just, reiterating what I ended up doing, which was treating her back, neck, and shoulders, and hopefully relieving some of that tension. A lot of patients come in with back, neck, and shoulder complaints, so that was the theme of today's clinic shift, definitely. All right, so my second patient that I saw today was a male, and his presentation was unique. I wasn't very familiar with it, to be honest, because he was complaining of a very unique, specific form of discomfort in his tricep muscle on his right arm. And this may or may not have been brought on from overuse, injury from working out. And so it is difficult sometimes to narrow down a specific treatment for one specific area, especially if you have 60 minutes to massage. So I definitely encouraged more structures to be involved, which he was definitely up for. But overall, it was a challenging situation because I felt a little stumped to my typical, I don't know, routine or regime of how I go about things. So I definitely pulled aside my instructor to get some insight on how to treat, and I definitely felt reassured once I got some advice. Basically, just continuing to do some PNF. So that's proprioceptive Oh my goodness, I always mess this. Here I am on lunch. Um, I had a banana. I had some trail mix, protein balls, zucchini, carrot bread. I ate some chicken wings, some goldfish, and an Alani new pink slush energy drink. It was really good. And yeah, we get an hour for lunch. So it's just a really fun time just to like hang out and just catch up on charting and just enjoy a little bit of a break, definitely. Okay, but back to my second patient. I ended up doing lots of things, just applied a lot of different pressure. So, anyways, I modified, he was satisfied, and anyways, we're moving on.
All the way to Alabama? How long is that? Wow. Okay.
All right, here I am cleaning up after my third patient. I had seen this woman before a couple weeks prior, and I was actually also being checklisted for this specific client as well. We are required to get evaluated and ensure that we are hitting all our marks when it comes to assessments and all the good stuff. So needless to say, it was a successful checklist and a satisfied client as well. She was presenting with lots of muscle tension in her back, neck, and shoulders due to stress, poor posture, and work. She also complained of sciatic pain going from her glutes down to her thighs, but that wasn't as much as a concern today, so we just focused on the upper body. So, just like earlier, I am charting away, writing down all the muscles that I treated, all the techniques I applied, and anything in particular that stood out to me during this session. Okay, and now my last patient of the day. She was a new client to me, female, and she didn't have any particular limitations when it comes to range of motion of the neck. She was fairly healthy. Here I am disassembling my table, the last patient. So it's the end of the day and we are closing up. Um, so very happy about that. But anyways, so yeah, she was fairly good. She didn't have anything that stood out to me, even with assessments. Although while treating her, there's always a little bit of adhesions that I find in the tissue and whatnot. So I was definitely able to help with that. And she was super relaxed on her way out and seemed very happy. So those were all my clients today. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see about this specific layout, I'd be happy to try it out because this is my first little vlog and a first little insight into kind of what my day to day looks like, or yeah, like what I focus most of my time doing, which is massage. So I appreciate all of you, and I am so grateful that you are watching. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Good night, Jess. Hi, this is editing Jen here. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit about my reflection for the day because I like to do a journal reflection after my clinic shift. So these are the highlights. What felt most natural to me during this shift and why? Applying my techniques because, yeah, there was the pin and stretch techniques that my client responded really well to. Um, on the pectorals, the triceps, and the lats muscles, as well as charting. I feel like I'm a little bit quicker with charting because of the practice I've been doing. This is my third semester, my third clinic shift, so it's almost been a year, which is crazy to say. Um, and then another thing that felt natural to me was not looking up any like special orthopedic tests. I find like I just do it by heart, by memory. Not to say that that's good, but I need to do more like I needed to diversify my special tests. Okay. When did I feel most present with my client? I will say that I felt most present with my client when I was making direct eye contact with them because I wasn't staring at my computer and I can just be more present and understand what they're saying when I just look at them into the eye. What emotion did I carry into this shift? Definitely a IDGAF energy. I woke up late and I was lazy. I was super lazy today. Um, so not the best energy going into this shift. Oops. If this was my last clinic shift, what would I hope to say to myself? Wow, all those times I felt a heavy dread for clinic. I appreciate it now more than ever and am super grateful to be done my second last clinic shift ever. One word to describe today's shift is cold. Why did I write that? I don't know. One thing I'd do the same is film. Hee hee. And one thing I'd change about today was to do a better consent. Do better.